VIP Lounge, aka the what?
The Very Important Podcast.
Sir.
Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Hey, did y'all miss us?
Hey, we missed y'all.
For sure.
Hey.
Feels good to be back, my brother.
Straight up, man.
VIP,
As
Very
y'all know,
Important Podcast, back up in this bitch. Y'all know who it is. Fitz Grizzy.
Your man Elk Trust.
We'll get it popping today, you know what I mean? We'll get it popping for y'all. Another great exclusive show. You know what I mean? We're gonna vibe, we're gonna sip a little something and talk about the events of this year, because I know we've been going for a minute. You know, life be life, but we here, we good. The energy is electrifying. You know what I'm saying? We back up in this bitch and very happy to be back.
Straight up, man. There's been a lot of shit going on, man, that we kind of don't miss out on.
Woo!
Hey,
Oh my
we
God.
gonna try to touch up on a lot of stuff, man. Hey, look, we halfway through the year, man. We're in June right now, 2024.
Wow.
And 2024 started off with a bang.
Oh my
in
God.
terms of entertainment. So, man, we gonna get into all
Already
of that
know.
shit,
We're gonna
man,
talk
and
about all this shit. We're gonna
talk about our favorite moments and shit,
We're
too.
gonna talk about it lightly, you know what I mean? So we're gonna entertain and we're gonna sip and we're gonna relax and we're gonna get it in. Let's get it popping, my G.
Man.
Let's get it popping. Yeah?
Yes, sir. Man, so y'all know how we do it, man. We always introduce a drink, man. That's what we drinking on today. Things don't change, been gone, but things don't change. Man, we still gonna hit y'all with it. So today, when we had this sitting around the studio, you know what I'm saying, and this 20 grand gold vodka, big bottle, man, very cheap. And we gonna see how it tastes. You know what I'm saying? So we've been waiting on this one to come back, man. We've been waiting on to do this when we come back. So we gonna go ahead and pull this one up. Let y'all know how it tastes, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
We'll get it popping, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a little sip something, slow something, huh?
Smell test.
Ooh.
Ooh. Got that good vodka smell to it. Ooh. Definitely gold.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely gold. Here you go, my brother.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bottles, yo, humongous.
Yeah, big bottle.
Yeah. For your birthday.
That's the party drinks, right? Man, that's the stuff you gonna get when it's time to party. You need some boat liquor. See how this tastes here, man. I didn't expect that taste. I thought it was gonna be more like a
vodka. This shit's smooth and sweet.
Right.
Smooth
you know
and
what
sweet.
Hey, 20 grand.
Hey, I fuck with it.
We fucking with this, man. This
For
almost
sure.
remind me of that down there at the end.
Yeah.
That honey whiskey down there.
Yeah, the honey whiskey, the Ever Williams joint. Yeah, nice and smooth and sweet.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Fuck with it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so listen. We do what I normally do. You know what I'm saying? Let's put this up here.
Bang.
Bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm
Bang.
saying?
Bing
This
bong.
shit tastes good.
Huh?
And you know, we finna get into it, man. Sipping with
poppin'.
Easy Pods on this shit. Yes, sir. Shout out to Kanye.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We live.
Easy. You know what I mean? Straight up and down.
Let's get into it. We finna get into it.
Fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Tryna strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Man, listen, we finna get into these topics. And y'all know what the topic of discussion is right now. It's Kendrick Lamar, K. Dot.
Shout out. Big shout
He
out.
just had, what, it was K. Dot and Friends, right?
Oh
The
my
concert?
God, on Juneteenth.
On Juneteenth, right? The Juneteenth show. It was phenomenal. It was goddamn historic.
Historical. It's
Like,
this
man,
living
legendary.
legend. He's already a legend, but this right there just remind motherfuckers why he's a legend.
Why he a goddamn legend. Listen,
Yeah, man.
that boy showed out. Kendrick. Stall him out, son. Stall him out, man.
Brought up, you know, acts from, you know what I mean, the area he's from, you know what I mean, kept it regional on the West Coast shit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely showing love to the West Coast. Shout out to the West Coast, California. All the artists that did their thing. You know what I mean? Brought back Black Hippie. That was good.
That was
love.
No, that was dope,
like, cause I'm like, man, Black Hippie, man.
I'm gonna tell you who turned that thing up to me, man. I like J Rock.
Oh,
J Rock killed it.
Money Trees.
And the Money Trees. That's always man. One of my favorites. And then
Win.
Then you got Roddy Ricch did his thing.
Yeah. I was surprised to see Tyler come through.
Right. And then,
Tyler crazy ass did his thing too.
And then the Nip tribute was pretty dope.
Yeah. He brought out, West Side Boogie, brought out fucking Jay Worthy. You know what I mean? I fuck with them niggas, man. Shout out them boys, you know what I'm saying? It was so many artists out there, man, showing love. And of course, the internets, you know what I'm saying? They made it seem like it was more like of course, people be potting and, for the sake of entertainment. Oh, yeah, it was like basically it's a victory lap. And they kind of made his concert that was really about the culture about Drake.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. He definitely did Euphoria.
Right.
He performed fucking Not Like Us like six times and killed the shit. Those are hot songs and that's what's happening right now. But overall, it was just an amazing concert. It would have been amazing without that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But either way,
it would have. But the Not Like Us set it off at the end, man.
Oh my God! Listen, like 6 times. Ran that bitch back. Brought the hood on the stage.
If y'all hear thunder in the background, that's because where we at right now in Temple, Florida. Beautiful Temple,
Florida.
Normally, always, you got some thunderstorms rolling through. So y'all might hear some thunder and going on in the background.
But don't mind that though.
But man, so let's get into the Not Like Us track. You know what I'm saying? In terms of him doing it 6 times, man.
Oh my God, I loved it.
Drake coming out saying, "Shh, I see that."
That's history.
That was his story.
That's history.
That was his story.
And when I was watching that shit, shout out to Amazon. When I was watching that shit, I was just like, bro, Dr. motherfucking Dre did the intro on this motherfucking song.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, that right there is just, like, how the fuck can you top something like that? Because of course, because these brothers, you know what I mean, are going through their rap battle shit. Everybody's like, yeah, Drake could never. Drake could never. Of course, he has the OVO Fest, whatever, but he could never
not do nothing like this.
He could never. You know what I'm saying? Ever in a million years.
It's some hot acts in Canada that's from Canada.
Yeah,
but they
cool,
but they ain't been in the. They got enough skin in the game. They not legendary acts. Cardi official maybe, but I think he locked up or something.
Man, I ain't hear about Cardi in decades.
Right.
Hold your head, whatever. Hope you good, but I ain't hearing Cardi official.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, like in decades, bro.
He got locked up or something.
I just know the last time I heard about him was years ago, like 2009. He was fucking with Akon.
Right.
Yeah. And he had a couple songs. He had a couple bops.
Yeah, you got Tory from up there.
Yeah, Tory. He locked up. You know what I mean? Hold your head. Shout out to Tory. You know what I mean? So, either way, Drake could never. And, of course I love the internet and the memes. I'm always on social media. So the memes are crazy. Like, basically, Drake is like looking depressed because everybody on the stage performing Not Like Us. And, of course, it's showing not Blue Ivy. Pardon me. Kanye's daughter. Vibing to it, you know what I mean? Like,
I missed that.
LeBron vibing to it. What Russell Westbrook up there, crip walking, vibing to it.
DeMar DeRozan, man,
it was a vibe.
Yeah, Ross them in the crowd.
I wish I was there, fam.
That's an event that I wish I could have been at, man. Just
I was there in spirit. I was there in spirit.
Just watching it, man. I was driving, actually, got it on the big screen in the truck as I'm driving, and I got it connected to my truck in the system, and I'm just vibing, man. I had to pull over at one point just to watch it.
Yeah.
Just to finish watching it.
Hey, man, that was amazing. Fucking amazing. And the thing about Kendrick, he has a wonderful stage performance.
Right.
It's a wonderful stage performance. I remember when he was still young in the game, as far as a commercial, you know what I mean? When I went to go see Yeezy on the Yeezy's tour, this is like 2013, he opened up for Kanye. And that was, Good Kid, Mad City era. And his of course, with the resources and now who he is now, everything elevated. So it's like, God damn, like the fire, the lights, and you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God.
We had an episode, Fitz, my brain one back. We had an episode when we was talking about the 50th greatest hip hop artists, right? And I made a comment on that, man. I'm probably gonna rewind what I say, y'all can see it. Well, you know what I'm saying? But I made a comment that they had Kendrick number 2. Right?
I think he should be probably number 2 or number 1.
And listen, I said, when did he pass Wayne? It would have been Wayne.
Yeah, because he got skin in the game, bro.
Like, to me, Wayne got to be over Kendrick. Ain't no way in the hell Kendrick should have been higher than Wayne.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree with that.
And that list got Wayne number 7.
No, Lil Wayne was murdering everything, going platinum. See,
you know what I'm saying? When did he pass Lil Wayne? That's a question I had. When did Kendrick pass Wayne?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it
real quick. Now, looking back at that comment, I stand on it.
Yeah,
when I said
it. Of course.
When I said it, but looking at things now, you know what I'm saying? Your opinions can always change.
Always.
Looking at things now.
Always.
And just what he's standing for. You know what he's standing for?
The culture.
Culture. Yeah. Like,
hard,
man,
heavy.
Listen.
Let me jump in real quick, yo. So the reason why I would say that his position is solidified over Wayne, and no disrespect to Wayne, I love Wayne. It's just like with me personally, this is my personal opinion. I like Kendrick's albums better. Just me. Of course, you know, he came a little bit later. He came later because, you know, Weezy was raised in the game when he was a jit, like 13, 14. So, of course, he had to find his style and, you know, subject matter, etc. But the thing is, I like subject. Right. You know what I mean? I like subjects. One thing about Kendrick's music, he could talk about a song where it's like a story where he has substance versus just being a dope-ass rap artist. Yeah. My opinion, that's what Weezy is. Like, that nigga go off, rap by everything. Fly, dope, awesome, skillful. I love it. But can he make a song like fucking, you know what I mean? You know, mama, you know what I mean? The shit about his mama being, you know, abused. The one that Drake tried to spin around and he fucked that up. He can't make a song like that. You know, like, with that type of story you tell, like, Sing For Me, like, talk about, you know, different perspectives and shit like that, you know what I mean? On To Pimp a Butterfly, I don't see Weezy being capable of doing that. That's not to take nothing away. I'm a fan of both. But the thing is...
His experiences.
No,
you can tell one guy probably been through a little bit more. Like, life experiences that, you know, and get you to be able to
he can be vulnerable. Stuff. I love the vulnerability of him. I love the vulnerability because we need more of that, in my opinion. Because, you know, us being, you know, black men in America, we you know what I mean? We don't really, how can I say, we don't show vulnerability and self-awareness. But when he came out with, you know, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, dude, when I listened to that shit, I was like, oh my God, like, this nigga is really, like, bearing his soul.
Yeah. And I think my position then, when I said it on that podcast episode, was more so that Weezy had a better rap career. Like, he has a better rap career overall. Like his rap career to me is unmatched. Yeah, because he started so young.
And still in the game, still relevant.
I think I called him the Michael Jackson of rap. You know what I'm saying? Because
definitely
how his career was.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I agree.
Starting out young.
So I feel you on that. But you know, my only thing, and not to take away from what you're saying,
but right now, I changed my position. Right now, in terms of just right now, Kendrick's he number one in the rap game. Right now, Kendrick is putting himself here.
God damn, like even his unreleased material.
Yeah.
Like god damn, like nigga put that shit out. Cause god damn, like that nigga's nice, like crazy. Kendrick he can make all type of music.
He took down the industry giant.
Look here. Sometimes I be feeling like Drizzy is a fucking plant since we on this goddamn subject. Yeah. I be feeling like Drizzy, like he ain't never had to do half the work that someone that Kendrick had to do.
Listen, hold on. Let's we finna break real quick. We finna come back to it.
Yeah. Welcome back. We back to another segment. Staying on topic of this Drake and, you know, Kendrick craziness, man. The last thing I remember saying is that I believe that Drake was a plant because he didn't really have to do the legwork that most artists had to do because, you know, he's an actor that played on Degrassi, so I'm sure he had certain connections. And of course, you know, Weezy went ahead and put him on because he saw talent. Of course, he's talented, but he never had to put in that type of grind.
He was already a Hollywood person.
You already in Hollywood. You already in the game.
You already Nickelodeon.
You acting, acting. You already in the game. You already getting money.
Yeah. He didn't have to go through that regular grind. The essence of hip hop coming from the streets. Facts. He didn't have to go through that.
Facts.
Yeah, he had to go through that come up.
So yeah, man, you know what I mean? So of course when he dropped like push ups, and of course when push ups drops, I ain't gonna lie, the original one with the Get Money sample, I like that one better than the one that's on streaming. Just because of the beat. But either way, you know, he did his thing, but I was like, he gonna have to come harder than that. And then immediately Ross, you know what I mean? Hey, white boy. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Ross went in talking about his surgery and shit. Hey, I love this shit, man. This shit's entertaining. You know what I mean? It's hip hop. Hip hop is competitive.
I think Ross had one of the better disses in the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? The Ross diss was fire.
People sup on Ross. Yeah. People definitely sup on Ross. You know what I'm saying?
I think what it is Ross got the information that all of us want to know. Mm-hmm. What all Drake hits that he didn't write. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Ross know who wrote them. Mm-hmm. He was leaking out the information. Mm-hmm. Lil Yachty, we know Yachty wrote a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Vori did a reference track.
Daylight.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Kendrick said it on his, your best work was a light pack.
Hey, your best work was a light pack, and you remember when he was like,
Prince outlived Mike Jack.
Yeah, and you remember when he was like, you put a cease and desist on that record. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, you don't like that record? Back to back, yeah, I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Right. So it's like, was he kind of like subliminally saying that he didn't write back to back? You know what I mean? That's what I got from him.
I always felt like he didn't write back to back.
And back to back wasn't really like a very lyrical
man. Back to
song.
Back was a machine push.
Yeah.
Diss track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a machine push
and the memes and all the antics.
Because it was the song itself. I don't care. That shit was trash, bro. That one of the most trash diss songs I've ever heard in my life.
It wasn't even disrespectful to me.
Right.
It wasn't disrespectful.
What was it?
It was a bop.
Your first tour, your world tour,
your girl tour. Yeah.
It sounded like somebody fed him that line.
Trigger fingers to the Twitter fingers. Yeah.
That particular song sounded like he was rapping off of fed lines. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And
he's a culture vulture, man. Right, I don't care what nobody say. I've been saying this shit for the longest. Like basically, what's the Toronto culture? We just saw Kendrick do his thing on Juneteenth. That's the West Coast culture. What the fuck is the Toronto culture? I'm just saying. What the fuck is the Six? That's right. Toronto, right? Yeah. But what is it? You know what I mean? If you come down to Florida and you can tell, that nigga from the Springs. Oh, he's from River Terrace. Oh, yeah, that's a West Tampa nigga. You know what I mean? You kind of have an idea. Oh, yeah, them niggas from Tampa. You kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
You do kind of have an idea, bro. You go down to Miami. You go down to Broward, Broward County, whatever. You can tell. You go to Georgia. Okay, these niggas from Decatur, them niggas from Atlanta, and they got like 100 counties up there. Either way, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, what's the culture up there? We don't fucking know. But going back to these diss tracks, a great rap war, as they call that shit.
Right.
One of the most entertaining things this year.
Question.
Oh my God.
What's your favorite one that came out?
Oh man, like it changes. I ain't gonna lie, it changes. Right now, me personally, with the great rap war, me personally, and I listen to the song damn near every fucking day. Euphoria.
You like Euphoria?
Euphoria.
I like this.
Euphoria,
I like Meet the Grounds was my favorite one.
I listened to that shit this morning while I was making eggs. Real shit. Like that shit right there was so fucking visceral.
It was just so funny because every time Academics went live, and he another one that I.
He a glazer.
He's a real glazer.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's a real glazer, bro. Like you. This motherfucker Krispy Kreme glaze.
Dude,
you know what
you too far on this dude's dick, bro. Stay off his dick, man. You're a grown ass man. Bro. It's all right to like people and like give a shout out, but that shit is wild. I'm sorry, that shit's wild. Continue, sir.
Listen. every time this nigga went live, Kendrick dropped. And that's what made it so funny. Every time this nigga went live on with Drake shit, Kendrick dropped. So when I Meet the Ground, when Drake dropped that
Family
Matters, and then next thing you know, everybody like, oh shit, we on the lives, and Kendrick just dropped again.
Yeah.
And then we click on the song. I remember I click on the song and they say Dear Adonis, and I just fell out my seat like, what the Dear Adonis?
He addressing his son. He addressed his whole family.
How disrespectful can you be?
Yeah, he was giving him game. He was giving him game. He was like, you may not understand now, but play this back when you're 18.
And now this nigga taking pictures with his daddy and son.
Bro, facts.
This nigga made that nigga a better father.
Yeah,
a better son.
Yeah, Pusha T too. Pusha T made him a better father as well. Mm-hmm. But what I loved about Meet the Grams is that, because like with Drake, with his disses, it's never geared toward one artist. He ain't really focused on Kendrick until the Heart Part 6, and that shit to me was very mid.
I like the Heart Part 6.
He has some lines in it, but overall, it was like the white flag.
Like waving the white flag.
Yeah.
I like the Heart Part 6. That was my favorite Drake one. The Heart Part 6.
You know what? I would say my favorite Drake diss was probably Family Matters overall, but he was going at so many people. You couldn't focus on the one person that's
I'm gonna tell you why
here to take you out, bro.
The one thing about that song, the one part of that song that made me say, man, take this shit off.
Nigga, like,
Nah. They gonna say, shake that ass with Drake, shake that ass with me. You know, they're like, no, you doing the motherfucking Sexy Red shit in the song.
Yeah.
And this a diss.
This is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Drake is gonna try to keep that shit boppy.
Right.
He gonna try to keep this shit boppy because he's thinking of
that's
it.
how he beat me.
Right, exactly. He's gonna try to keep this shit as like a radio song so he get spins and get played in the clubs and yada yada yada.
But looking back at it, did he really beat me? Meek let us know he got pissed on. Didn't do nothing about it.
Bro. Nigga, Kendrick mentioned this shit.
His celebrity crushing me.
Yeah. And Meet the Grams, he told Adonis, don't let nobody piss on your legs, son. If you ain't ready to kill somebody, take one in the head, son. Like real shit, bro. Like dog. Meet the Grams and Alchemist on the beat. Shout out to Alchemist, one of my favorite producers. Bro, that shit was so like haunting. That's probably one of the most haunting tracks and most like personal tracks, like diss tracks.
Daddy talk to his
mama and the alleged daughter.
The alleged daughter that, you know, they saying ain't true, but Drake lied before. Drake done lied numerous times. He lied about Adonis.
Come on, man.
So Drake, please don't let us find out. Don't try to let the time. What Drake will do is he'll let time go by.
Yeah, let you try to forget.
And then 5 years, 10 years from now, you're like, man,
hey,
I really
my
did have a daughter, but I didn't want to expose her. This is why
I want to keep her safe for the world. Safe for the world.
Yo, don't let the daughter come out, bro.
My nigga, all I can say is that this great rap, diss track shit between, people choosing sides and shit like that, it's been one of the most entertaining things. Great music came out. J. Cole was one smart motherfucker.
Nah, look, people say that, but man, come on, bro.
He knew what time it was.
You dissed the man, then you ran from the you swing on a nigga, then don't want to give a nigga a fade. That's to me, that's some whole ass shit.
Let's talk about it. I think I know what happened, bro.
You swing on a nigga and then don't want to get it. It's like me right now. A nigga walk in this room right now, hit me in my mouth,
and then you run.
Then I'm ready to fight.
And this nigga run.
The nigga get on like, no.
Hey, my bad.
Like, come on, dog. Listen, real quick though, before we get to that situation, my second favorite track. BBL Drizzy.
Oh yeah.
BBL Drizzy.
See, you try to rap on that shit.
Listen,
you try to rap on that shit,
man. Like what? That nigga and Bandman Kevo was some weird old niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Weirdo ass niggas.
Look, BBL Drizzy. That shit is so fucking catchy. He said, Metro, shut the fuck up and make some drums, and Metro did.
Metro made the drums on his ass, and that shit gonna live in infamy. You forever will be known BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy.
I just wish Metro would have gave that to Ross before he put it out.
Ugh.
Yeah, that would have been hard.
Ugh. My nigga, look here, man.
Oh, back to what you were saying, my brother.
Yeah, man. Look here, my nigga. That nigga Drake, he always try to keep shit commercial to get spins. But I'm sorry, my nigga Kendrick changed the tone with Meet the Grams. Then came back and said, you know what, I could do shit. I could do some fly commercial shit too. And now everywhere you look, you can't escape it if you try. Not like us, man. You can't escape that shit if you tried. I'm walking around the house talking about A minor and fucking if you know what I mean. If you in love, make sure you hide your little sister from them.
Right.
And like dog, that shit's dog.
Do your stuff.
Hey, that shit's hard as fuck. Like, and I remember when that shit came out, I was like, oh shit.
He gonna pass on his body. I'm John Stockton. Like,
look,
oh god, when that line came, I said, oh, this nigga, he ain't playing.
No, he's not playing. And then when he said, beat your ass and hide the Bible, God watching. Who the fuck is saying that?
Right.
I was like, this nigga is different. But goddamn, I love this shit, man. I fucking love it. Goddamn, I do.
Right, man. But yeah. Drake starting to kick in a little bit.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Rain starting to flow.
Feeling real good.
Temple, motherfucking Florida. Fitz, motherfucking Grizzly.
We biking this bitch.
Camp, motherfucking Trust.
Uh-huh.
Very important podcast.
Y'all know what it is.
We can come back with another segment.
You know what it is.
This shit here starting to kick in for
real. This shit right here, ladies and gentlemen, this shit right here.
This shit here is a joke. A whole bottle, this big ass bottle of this shit here. A bitch gonna be fucked up, man.
Yo, that shit's smooth, man.
I need my pen.
Hey, that shit's good, yo. We back in this bitch, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, I'm finna go ahead and touch on this game shit with this Kendrick shit, you know what I mean? So, basically, Game is saying went on live talking about what he was talking about, and I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm just going, man. I just really think it's just goofy. I think it's doofy as fuck, and it's like, nigga, yeah, you say you helped Kendrick, you helped this and the third, but my nigga, you from Compton, California, right? You from Compton, California. So why the fuck weren't your ass in attendance on stage for the motherfucking show?
Let me tell you why. Let me answer that.
Break it down.
Because they ain't want him there.
Agreed.
You pick sides, my nigga.
It's a rhetorical question.
You pick sides. You went at Ross. Why? When you got pictures with Ross holding up Bel Air bottles.
Come on, man.
You on Ross albums. Ross came and blessed you on your albums. And then you want to diss Ross. Ross felt like he had a legit reason to come at Drake.
That's a fact. That's
you
a
know
fact.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've been looking for attention. You diss Eminem out of nowhere. Lord knows you didn't want that smoke. And be honest with you, I really don't think you want Rose smoke. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas ignoring you left and right. You didn't get invited to the goddamn
Super Bowl
Juneteenth thing. You didn't get invited to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And it's telling that you got Dre at this event. Dre obviously don't fuck with you.
Bro,
you
how the fuck you from California and you're just not there? Like, I don't understand. You talking about you got a relationship with Drake. Okay, whatever, but dude, this is for fucking California, bro.
Right.
This is for fucking California, man.
Yeah, Pop would have called you a bitch ass nigga, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Pop would have called you a bitch ass nigga.
Pop would have went in. Yeah. Pop would have went in. Straight up and down. That's just wild, bro. Like,
right, you know what I'm saying?
Just
like,
doofy. He's always been a doofy motherfucker. Okay, fuck it. I'm going in.
Go ahead.
Can I speak freely? Let me speak freely. So from the Change of Heart days, this nigga on the show trying to get dates with bitches. Okay, you got on. You know what I mean? According to the situations at hand, when you got on, you were signed with Dre all that time. You know what I'm saying? Which is a great opportunity. However, you couldn't come up with a song. You couldn't come up with a hit. They aligned you with 50. 50 was hot at the time. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a very hip hop head. So please pardon me. Let me get through. Like, yo, you get on with 50. 50 pretty much wrote half your first fucking album. It sounds just like fucking 50 if you ask me.
He concepted.
And then
the game penned his own verses.
Verses, yeah, but
I feel like
come on, man.
Like
I can take you higher.
Yeah,
that's fucking 50 Cent.
I say he concepted it. He wrote his hooks.
Look here, nigga. You're right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and those hooks equate into hits.
To hits. Hated
so,
the underdogs on
come
top.
on, man. 50 was the hottest thing, fish grease at the time. So basically, and then this nigga get a fucking butterfly on his face. Because you said that you had a new life. Cool. But you didn't stand by it, my nigga.
Right.
You put a fucking LA on it and made a big ass star and just all this scribble shit on your face. Like, you've always been on that corny, doofy shit, and then you name drop motherfuckers whenever you're trying to drop a song because you need the attention. You need the attention. I have a feeling that's the reason why people didn't want you at the motherfucking Super Bowl. They didn't want you at the then Juneteenth pop-out show. And I rest my case.
And the crazy thing is, bro, the nigga hella talented.
Game can rap. Game can rap.
We saying what we saying. Sorry, these pens got me out of there.
Yeah, man, that shit's strong too, nigga.
But the nigga is
he can rap.
He's a rapper.
He can rap, dog. He can rap.
You know,
I'll give him that. But he's still corny. Lame.
The nigga don't need to do this shit.
The lame.
You know what I'm saying? He don't need to do this shit. You came out and dissed Ross. One of the response, Ross didn't respond to you. He just made us, he just put on the IG story. You know what I'm saying? The red old school. You know what I'm saying? The head of the loving playing in the back. Like, that's all he had to do, bro.
My boy. Shout out to Rick Ross.
But look, Ross addressed it on the song with LL. You heard the new song with LL?
Not yet.
That shit fire as fuck. It's LL Cool J featuring Rick Ross
and Fat Joe.
Bro, Ross say, quit to skip a rap beef. He addressed it on there. He said, I'm quit to skip a rap beef. Like he said, I'm too busy getting money, so I was quit to skip a rap beef.
Shout out to Rick Ross. Rick Ross is one of the entertainment human beings ever. One like just talented as fuck, smooth. The Promised Land.
The Car Show.
That's my niggas, man.
Slippery Soap. This man, the Wingstops. This man involved with everything.
He got his hand in everything, getting money.
Getting real money.
He ain't got time to be going back and forth with this bullshit. He been, game. I call him the lame at this point.
I think if he went at Drake because the stature of Drake. Game right now. Them boys up here, you down here, bro. There's no point. This man ain't finna come down here.
No, there's no point.
I hate to put it that way, but
that's the truth, though.
Here, bro.
We gotta keep 1,000, bro. Right. Like, That's exactly what it is. This niggas is like begging for
You ain't even
attention to
putting
be
out
relevant.
You ain't even putting out your own music right now. The last two things we heard from you was the Eminem diss and goddamn
Nigga,
the
the
Rick Ross
Eminem,
diss.
the Eminem diss was on that album that nobody listened to.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, you need to get in real estate. Go on fucking.
Then you taking weird pictures with your daughter.
Bro, whoa, hey, yo, that shit is wild. I saw it. Look, man, make sure you got some money in real estate, businesses, entrepreneurship, and motherfucking fucking love and hip hop will throw you on there because your music. I'm sorry, nobody checking for it, man.
Not right now, but like I say, the nigga can rap like a bitch.
Hey.
Just make songs, bro. Cause I'm actually, you know what I'm saying. I fuck with game music, bro. You know what I'm saying. Bitches making music, dog.
You be on that goofy shit.
The goofy shit, that's what I don't be on.
Yeah,
that goofy weird shit.
That shit, the goofy shit, kind of deters me.
No, that industry nigga shit is what I don't be on with this man, bro.
Come on, man. The industry, man. Look here, the goofy shit kind of makes me want to really listen to the music.
Right,
like, nigga, I know who you are. You goofy. Mm-hmm. Like, you lame, bro.
Right.
You're fucking lame. Like
Dirk pressed this man.
Dirk. Oh shit. Hey, you know Dirk. Hey, yeah. Dirk. Them Chicago niggas, man. They wild, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, shit get ugly. You know, he from Compton and he's supposed to be all this bullshit. Like, hey, that shit can be ugly, man. God damn. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. It's a video in the club. Dirk Preston.
Get the fuck out of here.
Back that nigga down.
Yeah, please add that clip. Just,
we don't have to do that.
You put that shit on there.
Hey.
Yo, this shit is so fucking good.
Right. Hey, listen. We finna come back with another segment.
Uh-huh.
We told y'all at the beginning of the podcast that we've been going for a minute.
Yep.
We missed out on a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
So
2024 been a wild ass fucking year.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? So what we finna do in this segment, you know, we finna run back everything that happened in 2024.
Oh shit.
And talk about our favorite moments so far. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get a chance to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, we been had stuff going on, so we didn't get a chance, you know, put our 2 cents in on this stuff. So we gonna do it. Right now, we actually gonna put 25 cents in this motherfucker. You feel me? So like, man, let's start out first, right?
Quota.
January 1st or January 2nd. I don't remember when it was. It was like one of the first couple of days of the year.
Oh shit.
Cat Williams.
Oh, Shannon Sharp.
Shannon
Sharp shit.
What did you think about that shit when that shit happened?
All right. Of course, you know I'm all about entertainment. However, I do like entertainment if it has some truth in it, and I ain't gonna lie, I like the bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I thought it was very entertaining. However, I feel like it was some bullshit too, though.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
some bullshit too.
I have a different opinion on that, though.
Hey, speak on it.
So, like, what's the bullshit part?
So, I mean, of course, this is back in January. We in June, and it's been a very long time since I really came back to that podcast. But I know there were some things that he did mention. I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But there were some things that was very true, though.
Right.
About people taking his jokes and, you know, basically, you know what I mean? Did he be wanting to party? You gotta tell him no.
Listen.
I believe that shit.
That might have been the most memorable shit in the whole goddamn episode. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit started coming back out about Diddy.
Oh, my God.
Let's just get into it. Let's get into the dealer.
Oh, shit.
You know, let's get into Diddy. Because this is kind of like current. The shit that Diddy going through.
That boy, ain't he on the run still?
That man, he ain't on the run, you know what I'm saying? But that man stumped out Cassie in the goddamn, hotel hallway.
Oh, my God.
That man put foot to ass on Cassie. You know what I'm saying? The drink talking right now. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? But boots the ass to Cassie. It was wrong as fuck. We don't condone that type of shit.
No, hell no.
We don't condone that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I know back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Men used to put a good foot up a woman's ass every once in a while, but we in 2024.
You can't do that shit.
You can't do that shit, Diddy.
That's that fuck nigga shit, man.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit.
And just imagine things that wasn't caught on camera.
She's so pretty and delicate.
Yeah, delicate, man. This nigga was
come on,
beating her like a man. Like,
right.
That shit is foul. And then, you know, they end up raiding his fucking house. And, my nigga, All I can say about what this Diddy shit is, like, lock his ass up. I don't give a fuck. Lock that nigga up, man. Alright? Lock that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? Because all the bull allegations all throughout the years.
Listen, Tupac shit with Keefy D, all that shit.
Oh
You feel
my
me?
God. I'm sure you had a hand in that.
Right.
I'm sure you had a hand in that.
Pac been saying this shit. It just made Pac look like he was right the whole time about the shit that happened at Quad Studios.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
he
what I'm saying?
knew. He fucking
Pac,
knew.
Pac knew, and everybody like Pac was a hater. Pac did like niggas like Funk Flex. Oh Pac, oh man, you got Biggie killed.
You lied.
You
You lied.
lied.
The fuck outta here.
Funk Flex. It's starting to come out that Pac didn't lie, bro. that nigga was smart. He knew
He
what
was
happened.
smart. Yeah, he knew what the fuck
happened.
going on. He knew everything. He knew exactly what's going on because he was involved in some shit. Shout, you know what I mean? Rest in peace to Pac. But Pac was involved and ran with a few people that warranted that type of shit. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean? He was a young boy. He was wild.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We all young and we make our mistakes and it could be detrimental and unfortunately in his case, you know what I mean? You know, everybody know what happened to Pac, but I'm sure when he went to the Quad Studio, he knew exactly what he was walking into because of what he was dealing with at the time. That's just how I feel about that situation. But going back in '96, GVD and, you know, the beef between, you know, Biggie and Pac, I'm sure when Diddy was in California, you know, I think those allegations are got some truth to the shit. Like, he paid them Crips, hey, this nigga's head, whatever. You make sure y'all handle that. I can't help but feel like
back
you had a hand in
then,
that
back
shit.
then, $1 million check was like, who gonna turn $1 million check down?
I wouldn't.
Then, back in '96.
I wouldn't, especially if I'm on that type of time.
Right.
I wouldn't.
Get this nigga ass up out of here.
Bruh.
Pac or no Pac. Get this nigga ass the
Yeah.
fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
For this million.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. So, yeah, man. The truth will be out here,
The
too.
truth will be out real soon. Diddy,
you know,
man.
with
Diddy,
the Diddy shit, man. Oh my God, that shit's wild, bro. You know, and Club Shay Shay, it seems like most people who done been on there this year, they definitely spilled the tea. I mean, from, you know, fucking, you know, Monique. Who else has been on there?
Man, you got Monique,
Amanda,
man.
the girl who was a VJ. And
Recently, I seen
Insecure.
I seen what's his name? What's buddy's name? Lavelle Crawford was just on there doing this thing.
Lavelle hilarious.
Lavelle is very hilarious.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah, shout out to Shannon Sharp, by the way.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp doing his thing.
You dress weird, but shout out to Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? We can say that because we got a platform.
Hey,
we ain't big as you yet.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But we got a platform
Nigga,
too.
you gonna get these jokes.
Very important.
You gonna get
podcast.
these jokes.
You a very important person, Shannon Sharp.
Right.
Hall of Fame tight end.
Yeah.
On
Facts.
first tape.
Facts.
Like the dude you share a show with, I don't really give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen
Well,
A.
but
Smith. Stephen A. Coon Smith, right?
But listen, all like Shay, come on, Shannon, like, you know what I'm saying? And then him and Mike Epps got into it.
Yeah, they was having that back and forth
You know
and
what I'm
shit,
saying?
man.
That might have been the funniest shit. One of the funniest shits I seen. All the memes and videos that came from Shannon Sharp.
Bro,
When he stepped out the Jeep,
out
he
the
did like
Jeep.
this.
Oh my God.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This man put up the deuces, bro.
No,
like,
this it came out was kind of shashaying.
Shay like a motherfucker, boy.
Hey, I don't know what that's about, but that shit was hilarious. I'm like, no, what's wrong with this nigga, man?
And then recently he got somebody on the show that I was just watching. Gary Owens on the show. Gary Owens funny than a bitch.
Yeah. Gary Owens, he funny. Yeah. Owens, yeah.
Sometimes I feel like Shay been at a Diddy party though.
For real, you think so? Hey, that shit's wild.
Man, you had the allegation with the stylist. You know what I'm saying? Sitting courtside with him, you know what I mean? And all
I thought that was his nephew or some shit.
Nah, that was a stylist, bro.
Why? That's the only person I've ever seen sat next to the goddamn stylist in public like that. Like, you pay him for a service and.
But everybody say they know what athletes do with that boy. The White Howard shit came out.
The White Howard, man.
Bati boy.
Hey, live your truth, bro.
Flaming Bati boy.
He is. However, he's living the truth and he's not fucking with children, so I'm cool.
That we know of.
That we know of.
You know what I'm saying? But
Hey.
I feel you on that.
Yeah. Do your thing, cause I'm gonna. Hey, do your thing, man. Like,
well, how we get to this? Like, what we You know,
hey, this liquor, man. This
we
liquor's
started
good,
out
bro.
talking about Diddy
and Cat Williams.
Cat Williams and Club Shay Shay.
We're talking about Club Shay Shay and, you know,
2024 shit.
Yeah, some of the shit that, you know, been happening with his podcast and how it's entertaining and people come there and seem to be very comfortable to live their truth and tell their truth from this perspective, which is amazing.
Underrated person on that podcast was Godfrey.
Look here, I saw Godfrey in April. Like, Godfrey is the truth. He always gonna come through and talk the truth, man. I fuck with Godfrey heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, always entertaining and he's smart, very intelligent. Like, he gonna drop some gems. He gonna drop some gems.
Man, what else happened? 2024 so far, man. What else? Donald Trump.
Man,
got charged with 20-something felonies and got convicted on 20-something felonies and still on the campaign trail. They're probably gonna win.
He probably gonna win. He probably will fucking win. He probably will win.
Probably gonna win the election still.
I don't really fuck with him or Biden, but either way, I can see him winning.
What's crazy is that, man, only in racist America, well, a convicted felon
still have the opportunity
to be president when us as men, if we get the felonies, we don't got an opportunity to get another job.
We dead.
We can't get an apartment, bro. You know what I mean? You put a felon on an apartment application, you done.
He a rich white man. This nigga is pretty much untouchable.
No, this is what y'all need to do. If Trump win the White House, take convicted. Have you been convicted of a felony? Take that shit off of every job application, every apartment application. Take that shit off, all that shit in anything in America. Take that shit off. Don't ask that question no more. If have you ever been convicted of a felony? If we allow Trump to win and he take the White House,
I agree. I agree 1,000%. I agree.
Because at that point,
what's the point?
What's the point, dog? You think, dog, man, it's okay when you got money in your white man to be a felon. You can take the White House, but I can't even go get a forklift job with a motherfucking felon.
Forklift job, you right. God damn, you right, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
That's America. America. I mean, no nation is perfect, but America, god damn, boy. America eats his motherfucking babies.
And I ain't got no skin in this game with Trump and motherfucking Biden. Biden a full of shit motherfucker too. His son got busted for guns and got convicted too.
Come on, man.
But we act like Biden don't know nothing about it. They know nothing about it. Come on, bro. Like, don't be naive, black folks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, black folks don't like when people say, hey, the Democrats ain't shit and stuff like that. They get very offended by it. But you got to understand, man, get your feelings out of it and think with logic. This is the same motherfucker that wrote the fucking crime bill that still got niggas locked up to this day for non-violent crimes, man.
Same motherfuckers back then that was pro Jim Crow.
Jim Crow Joe.
Jim Crow Joe. He was pro segregation.
Yeah.
He didn't want y'all kids going to school with his kids. You feel
yeah,
me?
just like, you know, Hillary called us super predators and all this shit, man. They cut from the same motherfucking cloth. It's Satan to Satan, bro. It's Satan to Satan, man. It sucks. I mean, you know, I ain't trying to get too political, but either way, in my perspective, the only way the system is gonna work is if that bitch break. That means no one fucking votes. We take a day or motherfucking week and don't spend no motherfucking money, but nobody want to do that shit.
We said this before on the last season. We gotta stop participating in the process.
That's the only way it's gonna change.
Right.
Because it's a motherfucking simulation matrix type of shit, man. Like, you already know. It's like we're conditioned in doing this fuck shit. So like, oh well, okay, they're gonna vote for, you know what I mean, or the black turnout be so low. You know what I'm saying? There's so many, it's layers to this shit, but all I can say is like the American people. I'm not just talking about just black people, the American people. If you want to really see change with the economy and wages and the way of living and the cost of living to be somewhat substantial where you ain't barely making it and barely about to drown, dog, we just gotta be like, I ain't buying nothing. Stack up on everything.
Boycott the process.
Boycott everything, and the money changes everything. Follow the motherfucking money. If we were to actually, I'm talking about the American people, not just black people, the American people.
99%.
Bro, don't spend shit. Don't participate in voting, blah, 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 and make your demands. Make your demands for something tangible, and I'm sure those changes will come through. But we too fucked up. We fucked up in the head, so I don't think that'll ever happen in my lifetime.
It won't happen.
You know what I'm saying? So
they know how to play on our fears, insecurities, and racial biases.
Hey. Divide and conquer.
Right.
Divide and conquer.
I was just gonna say that.
Divide and conquer.
Hey, y'all know what are the 48 laws of power?
Bro, I'm pro-black. However, I'm pro-black, but I do understand. Hey, we in the same struggle. regardless of who you are, what race, whatever, what religion, all that shit to me is all here. I'm not religious. I'm not really political. I'm more like right and wrong. What makes sense with my situation,
right.
my family situation, my kids' situation, right? Sorry, you know what I mean? That's the way I think. So it's like, you know what I mean? That's how I am.
To your point, that's why local elections is more important than the...
Yeah, because they affect our children in school and shit like that.
Vote at the local elections too.
Yeah, you got to.
That shit. Know what lawyers, I'm not lawyers, sorry about that. Know what judges
Surgeon General, judges, commissioner,
know what sheriff you're voting for. They probably don't know we vote for the sheriff.
Mayors.
You got city cops, you got sheriffs.
Yeah.
We vote the sheriff in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Know who you vote
I
for.
participate in that shit. I vote for, I done governor elections and shit. The niggas I vote for never win, but I vote the local elections all the time.
Knows, you know, the governor we got right now is a piece of shit.
Oh, that's baby Trump.
You know what I'm saying?
That's baby Trump.
He worse than Trump.
Yeah. DeSantis bitch ass. The Satan. That's what we call him, the Satan.
So yeah, we gotta vote the local elections too.
Got to, most importantly, ladies and gentlemen. But either way, we here, we rocking, baby. We gonna probably jump into the next motherfucking segment. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We really do. We back in this bitch.
Straight up. So check me out, man. We finna do a different little segment, something that we don't do. We finna do a sports segment, you know what I'm saying?
We don't do it very often.
We touch on sports sometimes,
here,
you know what I'm saying? But we finna dedicate this whole segment to 2024 sports so far.
Look here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, let me just...
Where you want to go at? Let's start at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning of the year. Where you want to go in?
From what I understand, you know, and I'm not that big of a sports buff because I'm a very busy man. I'm just saying. Anyway, but, you know, Super Bowl. You know what I mean? The Niners, 49ers, and the Chiefs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, I'm always here for the Super Bowl because it's entertaining, you know, Super Bowl parties, you know what I mean, shit like that. Always fun times, you know what I mean, with family and friends, man.
Usher killed it, by the way.
Usher did his thing on the motherfucking halftime show. He did his thing, bro. And he was all up on Alicia Keys. Shout out to Swizzy. He was all up on it, man.
Listen. You read what you sow.
Hey, you read what you sow. But check this out, yo. I always felt, in my opinion, because dude from the Chiefs is dating Taylor Swift, they made it more about Taylor Swift than
Travis Kelce. That's
they made it more about Taylor Swift being there, you know what I mean, versus the motherfucking game. You know what I mean? I'm talking about leading up to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of felt like shit was like orchestrated, like, oh yeah, the Chiefs gonna win no matter what. The Chiefs gonna win. And I know they were champions before, but look, the Chiefs gonna win because, you know, it's like, all right, it's a story. It's a story. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, and they celebrate the Super Bowl together, and she's there to support her man, and it's all about optics.
Right.
It's all about optics and aesthetics. Mm-hmm. It's all about optics. So that's why I just knew the Chiefs were gonna win. Yeah. But that was phenomenal.
You feel like some rigging going on with that shit?
Come on, man.
I think it is.
It's my opinion.
All that shit is scripted.
Well,
I went to a couple NBA games. Right, we in Tampa, so I check out a couple. I check out some Magic games there once in a while.
Orlando. Yeah.
And bro, I remember the first time I went to a game as an adult. I sat there. You talking to a guy that got a sports background.
Yeah.
I sat there and was like, this shit look fake. Watching the game, it looked fake. And it was a regular in-season game, and the shit looked fake.
Break it down. Tell me what made you think that. Break it down. Just
how they passed the ball with no defense being played. It's almost as if it was a scrimmage. Almost as if it was a scrimmage. Certain guys that come in and play hard, they take them out the game.
Like, hey, you playing too hard.
Yeah,
bro.
Like you ain't sit down. It was kind of like weird watching the shit. It was entertaining. It was just entertainment. Entertaining. That was about it.
Yeah, so it's like, nigga, is this like reality shows, nigga? Like, reality shows, quotes, air quotes, ladies and gentlemen, reality shows, they're considered reality, but they're scripted. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's what we did to sports. Gotta keep that money coming in, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh man, shit is heavy, bro. Shit is fucking heavy. I don't know.
That was just my take on the shit, man. And I ain't gonna lie. I was probably a little in the clouds. But the shit is crazy. It
still seem weird to you.
You talking about a nigga who played competitive basketball growing up in
the
streets.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that.
It was Yeah, we used to be on it, bro.
I ain't see that type of shit. I ain't see that. I ain't see nothing competitive. I seen open shots, open layups.
Motherfuckers
No,
on
not sliding your
guard
feet,
people.
not running out, not you know what I'm saying? I ain't no boxing out. I ain't see
We had to play with intensity.
Right.
We had to. You know, I was short, so I had to be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be aggressive. I'm still short, ladies and gentlemen.
No aggression at all.
And I'm still aggressive.
Also, listen. Let's get back. Also, man, we attended a fight party. Shout out to my man Clarence.
Yeah, shout out to Clarence. What up,
see? Javante Davis. What's
that
his name,
motherfucker, man, he was walking him down, bro. He was walking him down. Don't get me wrong. The opponent, and I can't think of his name right now.
Frank Martin.
In the earlier rounds, from what I remember, he was holding it down. He was holding his own. And
I think he was winning the fight up until he got knocked out.
Bro, them last rounds before he got knocked out, everybody in the house was like, hey, this nigga about to go to sleep. He about to go to sleep. And he went to sleep, ladies and gentlemen. It was entertaining, though. And Tank he a motherfucker. Like, look, walking his ass down.
He's the most exciting fighter in boxing right now.
He electrifying, definitely. And I don't think nobody can really fuck with him, man.
We'll see. It's some styles make fights.
That's a fact.
So we'll see going forward. You know what I'm saying? But I know nobody can take that power. We gotta see. The only person that took that power was kid by the name of Isaac Cruz, who Tank don't want to rematch no more because he did to Tank what Tank do to people.
Yeah, Tank, go ahead and stop ducking, man. Go ahead and take that rematch, man. You know what I'm saying? You met your match, man. You know what I'm saying? And your boy Garcia got suspended. He retired and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Juicing and shit.
Juicing came overweight.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, in that fight, he was like way over, right? Like with the weight and shit, right?
Like 3-4 pounds overweight.
Nah, bro. You knew something was off. You knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
You knew something was wrong. Like, and then they fined him $1.5 million or $1.1 million. They took his whole purse.
Right.
And that's because with the juice and shit, dog, there was no way for your opponent to win. Because you were juiced. So they're like, yeah, we taking all that shit back. This nigga was forced to retire.
Yeah, no, he ain't gonna retire. He knew he was going to be suspended. That's
right, you know what I'm saying? It's like Richard Nixon. He retired, air quotes, ladies and gentlemen. He retired. They was finna get you the fuck out of here.
Right. Garcia, man, clean your blood, man. Get clean.
He a crazy ass dude. That's a wild guy.
He just said something on what's it? He said, yeah, by the way, Drake killed XXX. He just put that on his Twitter.
Yeah, and Ski Mask's like, hey, man, this is that conspiracy shit. Fuck that. All right? Okay. Fuck it. You done brought it up, man. All right? Fuck it. All right? Tangent time.
Get to it, baby.
Yo, you mentioned that shit, yo.
Let's go.
Yo, my nigga, you mentioned that shit. X said that shit when he was alive. If I die, it was champagne popping. Okay? Because X was going in on homie for taking his style. And Drake don't got no culture, so you gonna take his motherfucking style.
Right.
So, with that being said, X, young boy coming up from the trenches, he don't give a fuck. Fuck a Drake. You know what I mean? Went in. So, now dude done passed. How many times is nigga Drake done alluded to him somewhat being involved with X passing? Like on Her Loss album, he's like, maybe I do this 10 times and all this math double entendre shit, and it equals triple X in Roman numerals, ladies and gentlemen. Do your motherfucking research. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if he wasn't talking on that live, he'll be alive now. Who the fuck says that? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I believe he had a hand in that shit. You see what I'm saying? He wrote these mob tie motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that want to pretty much live off their father name, who was a street nigga, but these niggas had everything I wish I fucking had, but y'all want to be street niggas. He wrote with them niggas. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that he probably was somewhat involved. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. Please at me. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Huh? So, yeah. That's how I feel about that.
I got nothing to say because I agree with everything that you just said. Hey.
And this is my motherfucking brother. He gonna agree with me, whether he agree with me or not. He gonna agree, goddammit.
Last but not least, on this sports talk, shout out to the NBA champions, Boston Celtics.
Shout out to Boston, yo.
Jason Tatum and Brown, Jaylen Brown, and the rest of those guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. And rest in peace of Jerry West, man. Hey, Jerry West say, fuck that, man. Let me go ahead and die before I see these niggas win another championship. Shout out to the icon. Huh?
logo,
Jerry motherfucking West. You
Call
know,
that man the logo.
hey, real quick while we on this sports topic, you know, the motherfucking Lakers show that used to be on HBO, man, with John C. Reilly and the dude that looked just like Magic Johnson. Jerry West's character on there, he was a fucking asshole, but he was entertaining. Right. I don't know if that's like the real Jerry West, but if he was, that was a motherfucker, man. Basically, they made it seem like Jerry West was like a very difficult person
to deal with.
Yeah, to deal with and shit, but he was very passionate about the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, that kind of softens the blow, right? But it's like, damn, man. Jerry West say, fuck that nigga. I'm finna die before I see Boston. Because, you know, they got that rivalry. Right. That rivalry's forever.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I'd rather die than see these niggas win again.
Right now we got Celtics 18 championships, Lakers 17, so they don't one-up them. Lakers just hired J.J. Redick as the coach. We'll see if LeBron resign with them. We'll see if they draft Bronny. You know.
Yeah, man.
And see how it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, me personally, shout out to LeBron James. I do think it's time to bow out gracefully and say it's been real. I think he should retire.
I think he should go as long as he can because he's still playing at a high level.
I think he needs to sit his ass down, bro. Let your sons run the game, bro.
Right.
I
think he want to play with him, which I think is like legendary shit.
I can see that. And you play for a season. Sit your ass down.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fair.
I think as long as he get a bitch 25 to 30 a game, keep playing. That's what he doing.
One more season, LeBron. Play with your son. Sit your ass down. Let your son take the mantle. Pass the fucking torch. Right? Pass the torch, man. And that's all I got to say on this one, my brother.
That's all I got.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we back with the last segment for today. Yeah. And this topic is movies and shows. Yeah. You know, we big movie guys. We like TV shows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The hottest show to me out right now is House of Dragons. You know,
House of Dragons just came back.
Season 2 just came back.
Oh my god,
man! Quick thoughts, man, on season 2. So first episode.
They picked right back up from the last episode from season 1. My opinion, because I don't read the source material, I don't read the books, I don't have the time. But goddamn, I thought it was amazing. I'm like, goddamn, this shit's crazy, man. I'm not trying to spoil it, but all I know is that if y'all into that shit, definitely give it a watch. Because that shit had me like, god damn, that is crazy. Mm-hmm. That's fucking crazy.
Real quick, Team Black or Team Green?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Black, man.
Right.
Motherfucking black.
I'm Team Black as well.
Come on, man. I mean, if you're a logical person, because this is the thing. I'm not spoiling nothing now. If you know season 1, bro, the High Towers and shit, they usurped the motherfucking throne. They shouldn't even be in the throne, but they got the throne. So that right there. And then, of course, you know what I mean? Like, Alicent, this bitch is, she contradicts herself. Right. Very hypocritical. And, you know, the dad is extremely manipulative. Like, that motherfucker's a snake.
Rhaenyra had her shit.
She did, but at the same time, bro, like...
She was fucking like a bitch.
She was. Yeah. However, she is the heir to the throne. Mm-hmm. She wasn't going to usurp nobody to get the motherfucker.
Right.
So it's like, I can see past all that shit. I understand you fuck your uncle and shit. I get it. You know what I mean? You lying about your sons being this man's kids, knowing good at goddamn well they weren't. They go and everybody knew it. That shit to me is funny as fuck. Mm-hmm. Season 1, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, that shit is hilarious because the nigga that she was supposed to be with is like black. Right? He was like black. He's like, he was light skinned. He black. They had like an open relationship. He gay on the side. And he was supposed to be allegedly the father of these white kids with black hair.
He was, allegedly.
Yeah. So nobody believed that shit. So that shit was funny as fuck. And then, of course, you know, Damon crazy ass. Uncle Damon, like, you know, he gonna do him. He a wild card. But this nigga always had his eye on his niece. You know, the Targaryen bloodline. You know, really weird incest shit that it's crazy. But the show is entertaining. You know what I mean? It's entertaining overall outside of that.
You check out The Boys?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm watching that shit now. I'm still on season 1.
Oh God. Oh,
Yeah.
So no, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah,
You got a lot to
yeah.
catch up on.
Yeah, I got a lot to catch up on.
But
I'm on
that's another
season
show.
1.
My second favorite show out right now is The Boys.
Fucking Homelander. That nigga's
One time for Homelander,
crazy.
man. One time for Homelander. Oh, you in season 1. Wait till you get to season 2 and 3 and 4. Boy, he gets even worse. Well, just wait till you see.
I love it. I love it. I fucking love it.
Another movie that's out right now. You know, after Slapgate, you know Will Smith is back with Bad Boy 4.
Shout out to Will Smith and Martin, man. I'm hearing nothing but great things. I haven't seen it yet. I'm planning on seeing that bitch 2 nights, but been hearing nothing but great things about Bad Boys, yo.
I saw it last week. Awesome.
Wow.
As advertised.
And I ain't gonna front. I'm one of those guys who's like, yo, if the sequel don't come out within like a 3 to 5 year radius, it's like, why the fuck you doing it 10, 20 plus years? And I know with the writer's block shit and the Slapgate and the motherfucking pandemic probably prolonged this sequel to come out. You know what I mean?
Martin's health condition.
Martin's health as well. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if it weren't for those factors, it probably could have came out sooner. But I heard they did their thing, so I got no choice but to see that shit.
Yeah, I mean, part 3 was okay.
Yeah, 3 was cool.
But this one right here, 3 was just long. You know what I'm saying? But this one right here, I'm gonna tell you now, funny.
It's
Good
entertaining.
storyline.
It's entertaining.
And it's gonna keep you on edge the whole from start to finish.
I'm about to see that bitch tonight, yo. And
I'm definitely, man. There's not too many movies that I go pay and see twice. I'll go see that one twice. Yeah.
You already know, man. I'm gonna check that shit out and shit, man. You know, I saw Dune earlier this year. Dune 2. I thought that was
Dune
cool.
was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I liked the when they added that black and white shit. That shit was dope, yo. The way that shit looked, that shit was hard as fuck, man.
Dune is off. That's a good shit. I can't wait to part 3, but we don't know how long we gotta wait for it though.
Look, you know they put time in that shit, the script and the money.
I mean, even after this season of Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, the next one ain't supposed to come out in 2 years from now.
Hey, they carefully
like,
curated.
Damn, by the time y'all finish it,
Right.
it's gonna be 80.
Right.
Lord willing.
Right. Yo, I'm anticipating my Marvel shit, man. Deadpool and Wolverine, man. I'm definitely anticipating that shit, man.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Because that shit's gonna be hard as fuck. If y'all follow that Marvel shit, ladies and gentlemen, this is supposed to be the multiverse Jesus, as he calls himself, Deadpool.
Right.
He pulling everything together and shit. And then, of course, I know it's been years in the making. Ryan Reynolds been trying to get Hugh Jackman to agree to be Wolverine for this shit, and it finally happened. So I've been anticipating this shit since they announced it a couple years ago. And it's finally finna come out. And I know it's gonna be crazy. Like, you know, I'm one of those dudes that will go back and watch previous things, and after I see the movie, I'll go back and look at the Easter eggs and the source material of the comics of what this means and shit like that. So, you know, I'm sure they're gonna tie in the little shows on Disney Plus, like Loki and you know what I mean, Doctor Strange shit. You know what I mean? I like that shit. It's just entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's my form of escapism. It's my form of escapism.
With that word right there, escape, we finna escape and get on up out of here.
Peace and love, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate y'all.
We motherfucking back. Very important podcast.
Y'all know what it is.
VIP Lounge, Outros.
Fitz Grizzly. Y'all know what it is. Peace and love, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for rocking with us. We'll be back. You know what I mean? Cheers to you. Yeah? My brother. Love you.